I fucked up. Home free! Home free! Home free, nigga! Let go! Let go! That bit my tape, boy. You big, boy.
Nigga, they doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this Ray.
That little Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
Ray.
little Ray.
Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man?
That little Ray.
Hey.
That little Ray.
I love you, boy.
God,
Hey,
God.
Ray got big as fuck, man.
Hey, Ray cold on the field,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey,
Cold.
Demon home, too, pussy. Demon home.
Welcome back to another episode. Ooh. Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, it is the daily transfer news show. We are back. It's a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? We're joined by Casaline. I saw someone called Casaline in the chat. Yeah, that one might have to stick still.
Casaline?
I called you Casaline.
Hey, brother, what they need is some Vaseline on their lips because they're talking shit. Like,
That's funny, though. Don't hate. That's funny. That's a good name.
All right,
That's
Mosquito. Yeah, all right. It's probably you and your burner account.
Bro, I had to hold Mosquito, bro. Casaline's a funny fucking name. You gotta deal with that one. That's a funny ass name. And of course, we are joined by Hooks as well. Come to talk about how Arsenal are going to do the quad apparently, as well. So you don't know what to do, man. We're edging closer to 10K. We're 114 subscribers away from the big 10 bags. So, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your auntie, tell your god brother, tell your friends, girlfriends. Maybe don't do that, but just tell your friends, uncle or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Just spread the word and subscribe to the channel, man. Smash the like button. Make sure you're following Hooks on all socials. Halftime Hooks is in the name. You'll see it. And also make sure that you are subscribing to Never a Foul Zone, where you're also going to get daily content at least 2 times a day for at least 6 out of the 7 days a week. Hashtag we don't stop. Hashtag we keep working. No days off. But yeah, man, big up everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are well. You know what I'm saying? Who we got in the chat today, man? Big up Israel. He goes, yes, my brother Jamar is back. A front three of Sancho, Rashford, and Xerxes would cook. Smash the likes every time. Liverpool must. United are trash. Rosenberg, United 1-0 to Rosenberg. Another 20 plus shots on your goal. A leopard never changes its spot. So, we're going to talk about that. Casemiro getting ripped by a 17-year-old. He is finished. Big up Andre as well. Good to see you, man. He was in the stream yesterday as well. Big up Vinny in the house as well. Nuances of Fate is here. Sean's ear, Ed's ear. You know what I'm saying? Enzo needs to get his shirt. Grab up. Big up UK Drilly official as well in the house. John James is here. KJLFC is here. Javi's here. Everybody here, man. Everybody's here, man. Man, are we telling me though, man? How you feeling? How's everyone been?
All right, man. Better than your club right now in terms of transfers, but
Bro,
you know,
just lost 1-0 yesterday, bro.
Bro, but did you let me know? 1, did you watch it? 2, do you know who he put out?
I've seen the lineup.
Yeah, but
I saw the bits I needed to see. I saw Casemiro go sliding on his bum. That's
that's nothing new, yeah, but
that's nothing new.
But what's it called, bro? The majority of them are kids, and second of all, what's it called, bro? They're halfway through. People need to understand, yeah. Like, this is not even me trying to defend. If Man United were even, if they were the other team were not fit or anything like that, I would be cussing them mad. But the fact is, yeah, it's not even trying to defend the loss. They scored in the last. Like, they peppered us. I'm not even gonna lie in chances. It was awful, yeah. But for me, you should know fully well when you're unfit compared to a team that's halfway through a season fit as shit. You let me know if ability shines through. I'll wait.
But you lot should still be good. Wait, what league?
They're in the Norwegian league, top league. But what's it called? They've had an awful season at the moment. But you already know sharpness beats ability all day long. This is why City lose community shields all the time.
I'm just pre-ing their thing quickly. Yeah, they're 11th in their league still. Yeah, they're 11th in their league.
But yeah. I don't know. Like, if you don't want to do the shameless thing, you know what? Remember, because I remember a lot of Arsenal fans getting on to me. Your first game will be up against United. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know what,
happening. Isn't it?
a semi-fit team. Yeah, because obviously a pair of these youngsters are not going to go on tour, innit? The majority are not going on tour. But yeah, remember your time's coming. You know, we got to play you as well, Liverpool and that. So let me know. I wonder what your expertise will be then, because you know what, a few of our men will be more fit than yours. We'll see.
I thought Manchester United didn't do friendlies, bro. That's what I thought. Isn't that?
I'm lying.
No. Do you know who said this narrative, by the way? It was Arsenal fans the last time before we played them. They said, "Yeah, we don't do friendlies," and then we beat them, and he says, "Yeah, it's just a friendly." I remember that.
Yeah, I remember certain man
that
coming out like he said he would end errors, coming out saying you don't do friendlies, innit?
Well, one of them errors I've ended. No, it wasn't wrong.
Oh, that's shameless. That's shameless. But no, I'm good, man. I like how this quad thing is sticking. Man think it's a joke. It's not.
No
a joke.
one talked about quad for you. What do you mean it's sticking? You're the only one. You're the only Arsenal fan that said this, man.
Yeah, because I am the only one. It's that simple, bro. I am the only one. I told you, I don't represent the fan base. I represent me, bro. I just happen to be an Arsenal fan. You get me? So, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm calm and collected in this transfer window. A lot of man trying to say Arsenal aren't doing business, but I just keep on telling them what we need to sort out and what other man need to sort out is different, bro. We ain't got a lot we need to change. We're trying to find them diamonds in the dirt that can upgrade the squad. We ain't got much to change, so we're good over here, man. We're good over here. Big up man like Tommy Setford, yeah, young buck coming in, keeper for the future, English, all good.
Who?
Tommy Setford, bro. You get me? Grabbed it from Ajax, bro. Come on, bro. 18-year-old keeper, bro.
Who?
Well, man, don't know about man like
I will say one thing though. That Vitek for Man United, yesterday, the goalie was moving like Prime De Gea. I promise you.
No, he was not. No, he made a lot of nice saves. I won't lie. He did make a lot of nice saves.
Just I didn't even want to make this a thing in it, but obviously, like,
Oh,
Hooks, by the way, well, quick one. Sorry, Hooks. You know, on that Sunday, in the early hours of the morning, once you better be awake. 3 a.m. I'll be running a reaction at 3 a.m. I'm just saying.
Is that what time the Arsenal United? Yeah,
that's when it finishes. It will finish about 2:45. To be fair, yeah. Be there. I'll be running it.
The Sunday morning.
Yeah. So that's Sunday morning, bro. I'm gonna be there. I'll run it up at 2:30 in the. No, I'm not joking. 3 a.m.
I'll be there, bro.
Potter paper settings, bro.
Huh?
Only certain man will understand that reference if you listen to Potter in it.
Do you know what? Yeah, look at this comment. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, this is why I personally think that football is currently.
Wait, we're getting Yoro. What is there breaking?
Low break. What breaking? The breaking.
Oh shit! What? That Nabil guy that broke the story first. Yeah, says Yoro's in negotiations with Man United on salary conditions. Oh shit! Oh. This is the one that broke the news in the first place. By the way.
Oh damn! The boy, times are changing at Manchester United, isn't it? Okay.
Real Madrid are still there, but now behind. Wow.
Oh, they're behind now. Okay. Yeah, go grab your Saliba, bro. Yeah, man. Everybody's learning from the ways of Arsenal, bro. I rate it. Go grab your Saliba.
What we saying? Like, what we saying? Like, you know what? Yeah. What we saying? Light skin centre backs are the way forward.
Potentially, bro.
Like it all started off with Van Dijk. Yeah. Cool. The light skinned society is looking like their best position is centre back. I hear it. Matip, I hear it. Yeah.
So Justin, Lenny Yoro is in negotiations with Manchester United on salary conditions. Real Madrid are still there.
That can't be agent driven. This is the guy that broke the news first before and all this kind of stuff. He ain't. I'll give that points. I'll be real. It could be though. You know what? I'm not gonna deny it. It could be agent driven as well at the same time. I won't deny it because two things could be right at the same time. I believe in it.
You know what?
Let's see.
So let me address this comment. Yeah, I want to address two things. Yeah, I think it's so funny. Yeah, that he spelt my name that way because that's exactly the same way that I used to spell it back in the day.
When I
was on this MC thing, and in this Graham thing, spitting bars, that's how man used to spell my name in it. So I rate that. Yeah. Now the second thing. Yeah, football's in the mud. Yeah, because if we go back in the day, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Man's only comments after every season was, "Oh, what did you win?" It never used to be like that. What trophy did you lift? It never used to be like that, you know. Ever. But all of a sudden now, that's the only thing we can talk about in football. Only if the club wins something, you're allowed to speak. Only if your
Yeah,
club is
fluent right now.
It's
Me and
weird.
Monts right now. Me and Monts have the ability to talk fluent trophy because we won something last year. We're still winning. The thing is, you can't talk, unfortunately, because you got trust the process. You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you say? But I swear you said to me that you didn't think that Manchester United had a better season than Arsenal.
No, I didn't say our season's not better than Arsenal. No.
Okay, so that would signify to me that you're consciously aware that Arsenal actually did better than Manchester United last season.
Okay, but what's your achievement out of that?
So why can't I? So what I'm saying is, why can't I be happy?
We're gonna change your name, sign right now. You know what? Yeah, because somehow no one even mentioned Arsenal, but you made it about Arsenal. But yeah, when we talk about hold on.
Wait.
Your name's not even Hooks. It's halfway crooks now. Yeah. It's halfway crooks. Let me land this one. Let me land this point. Yeah. No one talked about Arsenal, bro. You started talking on Arsenal when the show's not even about Arsenal. There's not even a transfer about Arsenal. The thing is, we get corned for saying, "Oh, you lot always downplaying bad Arsenal, always talking shit." But you're the one starting it off.
Wait, okay. Once did I start it? Or did you not say? Did you not say? In your
there was a comment that I brought up Assad's comment
about no. At the start of the stream, did you not introduce talking about me and saying the brother who's talking about the quad?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So that's why I started talking about the quad. And then wasn't there a brother in the comments who got put on the screen that was telling me my club needs to make signings?
Yes, that is true.
So by the way, you are factually wrong, and I am still right about everybody wanting to chat about Arsenal. #safe. You get me? All of that.
I don't know about everyone wanting to chat about Arsenal. I mean, he was definitely like discussing other things. Like you lot are stuck between a rock and a hard place where you hate that everyone talks about you, but you want to be spoken about at the same time. Like I feel like
100%.
You guys are just confusing.
You know what it is? They you know what it is with Arsenal? They want respect. That's all it is. They want respect, and they're not gonna get
validation, bro. You know how the validation thing coming. You know how it goes.
A validation, avoid expectation. That one.
Hey, there you go, man. By the way, people, 140 people in the house right now, and only 34 likes, guys.
Yeah, man.
What Hooks? Do your thing. Do your thing. How do you say it?
You gotta slap that thumbs up. You get me? Yeah. There we go. Fireworks in the building.
Fireworks thing. That's crazy.
Look, basically, if you hate Arsenal, just hit the like button, innit? Come on, you know what to do, bro.
Can I hit that?
The likes jump to 50 likes. I'm generally gonna be. I'm about to say you man are most hated, innit? I'm about to say you man are most hated. If I see 50 likes straight away, that one, bro. I don't know what it is with the Arsenal. With that, whenever you say that, the likes just spike, bro. It's mad.
Wait,
make sure you are smashing the like button, man.
You don't know what it is. You know what it is. I keep on telling, man, we're the most hated, but it's cool.
But I feel like you don't get a kick out of it though. Like it's just a bit weird, isn't it? I just think you man are a bit weird. You man get
how did Musiala get in the team of the tournament at striker, bro?
Bro, Walker's the team of the tournament, bro.
What we doing here? Akanji Saliba, I can agree with that one. Like Manyan, I don't know about that one as well, but yeah, that's mad, bro. I don't know how these man come up with this. I don't know how man come up with this. Anyways.
Boy. But anyway, let's obviously, in fact, let's talk about this Yoro thing quickly, obviously, because it looks like, let's say these rumors are true. We did speak about it briefly on Never a Foul, but I'm looking at De Ligt as more of a favorable signing for Manchester United. Well, you log on Yoro or De Ligt?
I still go De Ligt personally. Like, I know that there's like comparisons drawn between what Arsenal did with Saliba and what Man United are trying to do with Yoro, but I feel like Manchester United needs someone that can come in now and be at least, well, it's never guaranteed, right? But at least like 80% guaranteed that gonna do bits across the season, innit? Like I don't think that Yoro does that. And then also like the comparisons drawn with Saliba is like cool, but Saliba went on loan for 2 years, and Arteta didn't actually bring him into the squad until all of the garbage got taken out. So if Manchester United are going to follow something similar, then okay, maybe. But I don't know if Manchester United can splash that cash on Yoro and do that. So I would say De Ligt makes more sense to me personally. Yeah. But like, look, I also understand that Yoro's kind of like the talk of the town at the moment, innit? And maybe Manchester United see this as like, cool. He can do something now, but in like 2-3 years time, yeah, he's gonna make sure that our defense is like one of the best in the Prem. Then I hear that, but yeah, me personally, I would still go with the lit and see if there is a way of potentially getting both. Maybe sign the lit and sign Euro, and then maybe it's like okay, send Euro back on loan to Lille or something. But yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on his ability because man don't watch Lille in it. But from what I've heard from people, he's meant to be that guy. And if Real Madrid want him, that kind of says it all, right?
I hear it, but yeah, I'm looking at, obviously it just depends what defenders you have around you. I think if Man United already had a really good defense, I'd be opting for Euro. I'd say straight away go for Euro, go for the longevity. But then I think because Man United's defense is a bit shaky at the moment and the centre back situation is a bit in the air.
I'll change my mind. Bring him.
Wait, what?
I'll bring him. I don't care. Let me get some prop going on that. Let me. I'm gonna do my white. I'm gonna do a Don, man. Let me do some research on this, brother. I think you know what it is. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, let me be honest. I said it on the last show. Yeah, it's probably the perfect time for Man United right now, where there's now a less expectation due to things going on. That there's still expectation, but there's not like, oh, you must get this and you must get that because of Ineos, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, I thought Man United should be getting both centre backs. I don't know how true it's going to be. John James in the comment is saying something different, isn't it? Apparently, we're still trying to get him, but both of them.
So what's happened to Brantford then?
No, that's in the mud. You know what it is? I think that's groundwork that's going to be done for next season, isn't it? The guy already wants to come in it. You keep doing that. You keep tapping them up the way you need to legally, and I'm pretty sure it'll be there in next season, right? I wouldn't be surprised if someone comes in for Lissandro Martinez next season. I'll be real, but the way I'm looking at it is probably along the lines of you can bring in someone young this year, but the thing is on what if he's going to be your only centre back that you bring in and you set high expectations on him and you still kind of have the same fullbacks. Like, imagine putting him next to Wan-Bissaka. The guy's going to flip his shit. Yeah. Imagine still having the same midfield. The guy's going to flip his shit. That's not really going to develop his game or give him any sort of prop to for rival. You know, like when you come up against centre backs, you see one let's say you see Saliba at the lineup. You're like, oh, yeah, fuck, we can get Arsenal today. If United not careful in this whole rebuild of structure of however they're going to do it, then all of a sudden, man, them are going to want to run at him rather than thinking like, oh, he's a shit. Maybe I need to be wary in it. Like, I need to think twice. That's the way I look at it.
Because obviously Evans has signed an extension. Maguire looks to be on his way out. Varane's already left. So what centre backs are you going to be having? So is it going to be De Ligt, Yoro, Lissandro, Evans as a centre back four?
I think Luke Shaw will be used as cover if you still look at left back as well.
Okay. It just looks a bit I don't know. For me, this whole centre back thing's a little bit confusing as to what's going on.
Not really.
I think Brantford would have been I think Brantford probably was you lot's number one, but the price is just very off-putting.
I would say so as well, yeah. But Luke Shaw can cover left. The way I'm looking at it, Luke Shaw should be able to do the job of covering left centre back if need be.
Fitness though, bro. Fitness. It's not. It's.
I don't want Luke Shaw being Man United starting left back next year. Just keep him on the bench. Like, he always gets injured in games. Keep him on the bench where he's safe and bring him in on cup games and shit like that if you need to. And he can play left back if needed. Less running is better for Luke Shaw. That's all I'm gonna say, innit? Lissandro's not injury prone. You can't say he's injury prone. Like, he had one bad season of injury, a horrific one, and United man rushed him back. That's not down to Lissandro. That's down to medical team. He just had a bad season of injury.
But I'm saying Lissandro's fitness is in the air. He ain't injury prone, but his fitness is in the air.
Yeah, I hear it.
You combine that with Johnny Evans, who again.
But imagine if you get the Ligt and Yoro all of a sudden, and let's say Luke Shaw's out injured or whatever it is, it might be. I'm not mad at that pairing either. At the same time, I'm really not mad at that at all. That's kind of
then you have to push for Kadioglu then, really.
Well, whoever the left back's gonna be, innit? Clearly targeting a left back because Kadioglu's a right-footed left back. That's where I draw the line for me, innit? I don't care how wicked he looked in the Euros or whatever it is. I'm not in favor of right-footed left backs. When you got Marcus Rashford, who needs to be cutting inside, I need someone that's gonna be doing the line. Go get me Gutierrez, man.
Yeah, having a right-footed left back while having Rashford playing left wing is a bit wild.
It's a bit dumb. It's a bit like, what's it called? Like if you imagine putting like even Timber and then Martinelli on the same pitch. It don't work.
We don't know.
It don't work. Martinelli's not a touchline winger, and Timber's not a guy to do as a right-footed. The guy who might play left back is not going to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean Timber does invert more. So
you need early whippers. What's the point of getting a Xerxes? And even Hoyler, he's not really great in the air. I'm going to be, but Xerxes decent in the air and whatnot. Like, what's the point of getting these big man and all that kind of stuff when you don't have first-time whippers at the back post or anything like that? And only just from the right side. I'm already annoyed with Delo's crossing. It pisses me off. 2 out of 10 crosses, they bang.
No, I do hear that.
Sure, but yeah, it's just too unreliable. Sure, Rashford works, but it's an unreliable partnership, and that's a fact, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Does Yoro start over Maguire?
Yeah.
I don't mean in terms of like ability. I mean like does Ten Hag
Will he be? What do you mean? Will he be in favor? Like, will he be in favor?
Aaron London is the CFC Reaper Arsenal version and a Ways of Man City Arsenal version. What do you mean it don't work? I'm a fucking fullback myself. I hate when I'm trying to do the line. Bro, how many... You think if Mons didn't do touchline, you think I want to drive inside? That's going to piss me off. You just leave my line. It always does that. You all first-time whippers, unless you're both-footed, yeah? And that's very rare for both, like me anyway. I'm both-footed. I can whip it if I need to, innit? But naturally, I don't want to do that. I prefer passing with my left foot, right? And I prefer pinging it with my right. It makes I don't know. It don't make sense in my head. But you want a guy that's naturally on left foot so he can get the first time whippers. Otherwise, you're always going to cut in on your favored foot. It stops. It stops. So yeah, I want a Gutierrez. I need a complete fullback, and also he's 6 foot, 6'1". You know, it helps the Sandro when it comes to balance. This is why Man United's in a rock and a hard place. Play Malacia and then Martinez, just whap it or just fucking back post is long.
Yeah, I can't lie. That's it makes you more predictable as well. I think that's why Arsenal's left-hand side struggled a lot last season because it was just way too predictable because I think everyone was just right-footed mainly. So yeah,
that's why Kivio kind of works in a way because he don't want to come inside. He just wants to do touchline, like left-footed. He's comfortable in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Fair enough. Let's obviously move on from Yoro. Let's obviously talk about what is in the title. Jadon, Sancho, and Ten Hag are on good
remontada, bro.
Reportedly, this one's really pissed me off when I saw the rumors and now knowing that it's true and that. Oh, hold on. Now Etihad plan to advance to Musa Diaby. He is cooked, blood. He is cooked, fam. Nice. This brother came to Villa only to get displaced by Leon Bailey. This brother is cooked. Anyway, like, Cal, when I find you, Bedrin, when I find you, blood, you are cooked, bro. Yeah, Eric Ten Hag on Jadon Sancho. We've drawn the line. We move on. Manchester United need good players, and Jadon Sancho is a good player. Yes, we have drawn the line, and we move on. Tactic. Yeah, he's tactic.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, those are the quotes.
Well, if that's going to be the case, then like, bro, like, play him.
So what? Sancho, Rashford, Xerxes.
Hell no. Where's and put Ahmad in the middle? Works for me. Drop Bruno Fernandes. Works for me. Just saying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sold on Ahmad. Ahmad needs to start no matter what. No matter what. I don't even care if it's that expensive. Jamar, if you want to call him that. Ahmad needs to start. Absolutely.
Sancho's better than Ahmad.
No, I think right now at Man United, he's not.
What?
He's not. Right now at Man United, he's not.
This man.
You know what the maddest part is, yeah? I'm not going to cap here. Ahmad's put in more star performances in a limited time at Man United than Jadon Sancho has in a Man United shirt. That's the truth. And you can't tell me as a Man United fan, that's cap.
What star performances has Ahmad put in, bro?
Yeah, what are these performances, bro?
All right, Wolves, when he first come on the scene, there you go. He got the goal, the header thing, whatever it was, and then he went on and scored. Wolves, there's another one. Liverpool. No, but this is my point. The limited time that Ahmad's had in a Man United shirt, he's dropped better performances. Liverpool, star performance, bro. Actually, how about both games? He actually had great games. Bro, every time Ahmad puts on a United shirt, not all the time, but more time, he has a way better performance than what Sancho has. That's the truth. Unfortunately, as much as you want to rate Sancho, he hasn't actually put in mad performance United. I say it all the time, yeah. I can't count more than 5 times that Sancho has had a great game in a Man United shirt, unfortunately. He's so, like Ahmad is just more suited to the way he is. And you can't name me 5 games for Sancho. There's only one that I can remember recently.
Sancho never had 5 good games for United. Bro.
Let me know his 8 out of 10.
I don't know the exact games, and I can't give you the exact names, but I've watched Sancho have at least 5 good performances.
No, you haven't, bro. Because I've been there. I went to every single home game, of Manchester United first season under Ten Hag. The only game man gave me was that Liverpool game, and that's about it, and maybe Leicester. I think. So, anyway, the whole point is, Ahmad can adapt to different kind of games. The thing is, with Sancho, you need to be on the front foot for him to thrive. And I don't know if Ten Hag wants to play. If Ten Hag wants to play,
he's clear of Ahmad, bro. He's clear of Ahmad, bro. It's not even a conversation, bro.
Yeah, that's great. Ability's great. Yeah, but that's like you telling me Thiago is better than next man, even when he's injured. Like, I don't want to hear it, bro.
But Sancho's not injury prone.
But he's not there either.
He's here now. He's here.
Yeah, so what's the point? If you're not going to play a certain... We don't know what kind of style Ten Hag's going to play. And if you're not playing on the front foot and doing a lot of the doggy work, there's no point on keeping Sancho, unfortunately. Because that's the style, bro. That's the truth.
Ahmad been out of favour onto Anthony and next man like that, bro. There's not Ahmad ain't lit nothing up.
Stop doing that. You're moving goalposts because Anthony also bent Sancho, bro. How about this? He bought Anthony to take Sancho's position. That's what Ten Hag did. So you can move the same goalposts for him.
But even so, as I said,
no, you just got proven wrong. Just say you're wrong. Hurry up.
Bro, what, I'm wrong for saying Sancho is better than...
No, you just tried to say Anthony's been doing my man on the bench here and he's been holding it like he ain't. That's the same thing for Sancho. You can't move
how long's Ahmad been at United?
He's been out there probably the same time as Sancho as it goes.
Then what are we fucking doing here, man? This is what we doing.
Who's playing more minutes? Who's playing more minutes then?
I don't know who's played more minutes.
No, wait, hold on. You said you've been watched more than 5 games of Sancho. So let me know how many.
I know Sancho's obviously played more minutes than. Obviously, Sancho's played more than Ahmad. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Ahmad went on loan and that. But I'm saying let's not act like Ahmad's arrived and lit up the place either. Because he has. Ahmad has had less. Ahmad has had less of a chance, and he's been lower in the pecking order. You know what I'm saying? And Sancho hasn't risen. He ain't pulled up much trees in the United shirt either. But let's be honest, if you have a choice out of Sancho and Ahmad, I know which one I'm taking, bro.
Ahmad, right now in a United shirt, I'd rather go with a flake of Ahmad. The thing is, I'd rather take a chance of Ahmad
under
than
10
take a chance
of fine. Under 10 Hag, fair enough. If you're saying under 10 Hag, you can have that argument. But in general, I'm taking Sancho 10 times out of 10. 7 days.
Like I said, Sancho's done absolutely nothing in a Man United shirt, even when given the chance, even when we was actually playing all right as well at the same time.
I mean, look.
As much we all sold, you know what is Hooks, yeah? We're all sold an ability of Sancho and know what he can do. But the thing is, unless you play to man's strengths, man's a fucking passenger, bro.
I know man don't really like the GA thing, yeah.
I don't care about the GA for him. If he brings something different, like a Jack Grealish thing, it's different.
Yeah, I know man don't really, but like, I don't know what this Ahmad. I don't know what Amad Diallo has done for him to be hyped this much. Like, we can say he's a good player. We can say that he's a baller. We can say all of this, intelligent player, tricky, whatever. We can say all of that.
Man are starving, bro. That's why they're saying.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because you know what it is? Because man's intelligent, he's as short, if not shorter than Sancho, but yet he can hack the physicality of the Prem. That's the thing. We like intelligent players. When man want to tell you, when I used to say about like Kobe, trust me, the guy's got it going for him. I got laughed at. It's the same thing with most Man United fans are sold on Ahmad because when he puts on the shirt and everything, he's barely dropped any stinker type shit. The thing is, I'm not saying he's gone and done star man shit and gone and got the winning goals, which he has done, by the way, or whatever it may be. But when he's being consistent because we like intelligent players that are on the right hand side's been weak for Man United for a minute now, for such a long time. Ahmad completes that on the right for me. And he suits the low as well because the low likes to overlap. That's the way it works. I would take, but if you're asking me anyway with the Sancho thing, anyways, of course I'm taking Sancho.
Wait, all of that to say, of course, I'm taking Sancho.
No. But the thing is, I know he's not dropping Bruno, yeah. But if you had to ask me, if you had to start Sancho or Ahmad on the right now, I'd rather go and develop Ahmad the same way. If Yoro gets given a chance, I don't mind developing it in this season rather than keeping Sancho there. Because what's the point of keeping Sancho in Ten Hag's brain if you're going to keep him on the bench? You're doing him. It makes no sense for me. I'd rather play Ahmad in a 10. I'm not going to get what I want. I'm really not going to get what I want.
I don't think that you're going to see Ahmad start that many games this season. I'll be completely honest with you.
It's already been written anyway, so it don't matter. He's been given like the hierarchy. He said he has to be one of the names that you have to go forward with.
I don't think
it's Ahmad, Kobe, and somebody else they mentioned. I can't remember.
So then if that's the case, then that must mean that Sancho is not going to get game time. But then if your manager's done like pussy old thing and bowed down to Sancho after for like the whole however long it was last season, he refused to, which makes even less sense now, because if you're just gonna call it off, then why didn't you just call it off last season and not be stubborn? Because then maybe you could have had a better season.
I'm telling you, I thought Sancho still gets sold at the end of this window.
Oh, so you think Sancho still gets sold? Okay,
yeah, it's not guaranteed he stays. It's definitely not guaranteed that he stays in it. But at the end of the day, if we look at what United have at their disposal on the right wing with Anthony,
it's cheeks,
Ahmad, like I think Man United's wingers in general are shit. Yeah. Like, not all of the wingers are shit. I think Ahmad is a good player with bags of potential, but still has yet to show it and even prove himself in the pecking order because the manager's too stubborn. So there's an issue there already off the bat. Yeah, and he's one of the better wingers that you guys have. You've got Rashford, who, unless his girlfriend's fucking him, right, you don't know you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get from him in a season-long period. Up and down, too emotional. You just can't rely on Rashford wholeheartedly. So there's an issue there, but you do have a player in there if man's testosterone's intact. Cool. Anthony, fucking dog shit.
Right back.
Can't play, fucking dog shit. Yeah. Could probably be utilized if in a possession-based winger system. Maybe you can utilize Anthony. Maybe I'm even reaching with that. And then who's the other one? Garnacho. He's all right, innit? Like, he's just all right. Like, you don't move me. You don't move me. You bring in Sancho, the quality improves. Sancho comes back in and he plays and he gets his game time. I think the quality generally improves. I think playing with a player like Xerxes also would help him. But the only thing I'll say is that with Rashford, even if it was Rashford, Xerxes, Ahmad, or Rashford, Xerxes, and Sancho, where do the goals come from if Rashford isn't in form?
Because the balance is off, in it. Especially the first front three.
As a footballing team, the ball is there. The ball ability is there.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe not so much with Rashford, but with the ball ability is there. You know what I'm saying? On the ball, technicality in that. But where do the goals come from?
Gee, that's
kind of. So maybe you'd have to argue: does Xerxes go on the left and Rashford go up top,
or does Ahmad go in the 10?
That's a howler. No.
Or does Ahmad go in the 10 and they all play?
I mean, I would, but I don't think the thing is you can't rely on Rashford to be getting your goal getter anyway. Anyway, you mix it and match it. I think it has to be a team collective. It has to be. That's the only way I look at it working. It has to be in a team collective. It's like when Harry Kane dropped out, they all started scoring goals. I'm seeing Brennan Johnson collecting goals. I'm seeing fucking Werner chip in. Richarlison's not a goal getter, but he still chipped in. Son chipped in. Obviously, he had a good season. And all that. Some of their central midfielders chipped in. That's just the way it's gonna have to be. Bruno Fernandes better get his arse on fire, or something like that. Start doing what you do best, crash the box and be in a position where you don't need to be around the play. I think the whole idea, you could literally put Bruno in the 10. It could work if you put Bruno in the 10 and then Sancho and that, and then Xerxes and Ahmad. It suits Bruno a lot more because it's more like what's it called? Like a pentagon kind of thing. So it kind of works, and him in the middle, the sole middle of it. But I don't know, man.
Maybe if you play 4-4-2.
I said this. I like the idea of going with a 4-4-2. I think it suits Rashford, it suits Højlund, it suits Xerxes. Dare I say Bruno? But
Xerxes and Højlund, or Rashford and Højlund in the two.
No, Xerxes has to start for me.
Xerxes, Højlund, I would say.
On profile alone, innit? On profile alone, I don't mind that at all. That's long, bro. I don't mind Kobe on that. But the thing is, I think it's just an option. I don't think it's going to be the case in it. I still think he goes with a 4-2-3-1. Probably. more than likely, innit?
I just can't see the balance when with Ahmad, Sancho, and Xerxes and like there's too many men that want to create. There's way too many men that want to create.
Yeah, there needs to be man that wanna penetrate. I hear that, but I think Rashford's due a good season. I think. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like seeing Rashford and Bruno Fernandes play together. It pisses me off.
I hear that. Obviously,
transitional. It's too transitional for me.
Like all fans are gonna like who they would rather play. But
unfortunately, when people need to understand as well, when it comes to low blocks, Bruno goes missing too. You know, he goes out wide. He don't even stay in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah,
just saying.
I think also. So, cool. Chat. Here's a question for the chat. If there's only one striker playing, because some still think Højlund's going to start, who do you think starts for United? Regardless of preseason, who starts opening day for Man United? Xerxes or Rasmus Højlund? Xerxes or Rasmus?
Two combinations work. Xerxes works if you got Rashford and probably Garnacho off of each other.
Your PMP
Højlund works if you got Sancho and Ahmad with him. Yeah. Because he don't need to bother with that. So that's what I'm saying with the combinations. And if you really want to go desperate and you need a goal, just stick both of the strikers up top. And Rashford.
Yeah. But remember, Xerxes is a bit of a unit as well. People forget that Xerxes
the guy's 6'4" and he's 6'6" with an afro, bruv. He's cut while he's trying to, you know what's annoying about Afro, man? Yeah, like this is why Witzel's so good in the air. Because when he's going up against man, the Afro's all up in your face.
Man said the hair follicles all digging out your eyes and that.
Bro, your guy like, what the fuck, man? It's a ting, bro. It's like girls that spin out pubic hair, bro, when they're given, you know.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa.
What did you say?
You got me.
If you heard it, you heard it. If you heard it, you heard it. Look at that.
You gotta say one brazy. It's gotta be one brazy thing per stream, man.
Man said the Afrodons in pro clubs. He's taking the bit.
Well, purple hair, green hair.
Yeah, the purple afros and that.
Well, and they're like fucking 5'5" or something like that. Just doing a madness.
But one thing I do say, that combination, definitely, like, if you have a striker like Højlund, you need to have your technical wingers like Rashford, technical wingers like Sancho and Ahmad. And obviously with Xerxes, you need that PMP right and left of him to go and get him behind. That does make sense. But it also depends on the 2 8s you got in behind as well.
I think Xerxes, the thing is, Xerxes works well with Bruno, but then I would hate to see Xerxes, Rashford, Garnacho, Bruno, because then you're relying on Xerxes way too much. Way too much.
But I think that's most likely what will happen. I think it's either Xerxes, Sancho, Ahmad, or Højlund. Sorry,
I can't lie. I like the thought of Xerxes and Sancho linking up, though. I'm going to be honest. I touch, you touch.
Whoa.
Do you know what I mean? That kind of shit. 1 touch, 2 touch, whatever.
But I think the important thing is you got options now, innit? I think that's the important thing, innit? You got options. Like you can look at your front three and you can pick different combinations, and I think that's what Manchester United create. That's
the whole idea. But the thing is, it always comes down to one thing, which is annoying as a United fan. How about some fucking midfielders, bro?
You got it.
How about some? No, that's one, and I think that's just. For me, that's like a good option. But you need more, man. You can't just. So when Kobe comes out the team, let me know who's controlling it. Go on, I'll wait. When Kobe comes out, let me know another. Christian Eriksen. Piss off.
Could you not play Bruno in 8?
No, don't you dare. The way I think Ten Hag's probably looked at it is that, we can put Bruno next to Gata, and then we put Xerxes in the 10. That's what he's going to do.
That's what Rashford, Højlund, and Ahmad are still going to be the front line. Not what he wants, but I think that's what Ten Hag will do. That's
disgusting. I don't want to see that. It could work only if the midfield is good and technical. That's the only way it works. It literally is the only way in it. I know we never prioritize the midfield, and I don't understand why. I'm hearing, like, obviously we rejected a bid for McTominay, so hopefully a better bid comes in. I'm hoping that's the case. Yeah, he needs to get gone. Whenever I see McTominay come on a pitch, I'm pissed off, man. It's like, what's the point, man? He's a fucking passenger, bro.
He
He's a
got you better
passenger,
points
bro.
last season, though.
I don't care, man. He still led to 8th and a trophy. He meant the same thing. I'm just trying to say it's shit. He's a detriment to
Without
the
him,
overall team play.
You might
but with him, the thing is, that narrative there is so stinky because you affect the whole team play because you're trash. He does everything on the ball. He does nothing what a midfielder should be doing.
I think for Manchester United, he's a decent player to have on your bench to come on as a super sub.
And then I've got to stick with fucking Mason Mount, bro. And I'm thinking, where does that work? I don't think Mason Mount is actually that bad as what people make him out to be. I just think Mason Mount is just frustrating in front of goal. That's what pisses me off about it. I don't think he excels in much. I think he's decently press resistant in that. But the thing is, you got to have the right. I don't know if I like him in the midfield. I like him more on the right where he's out the way. Piss off.
But have we seen enough games of Mount at Manchester United to fairly judge him? I don't think we have yet, to be honest.
Not yet, but I saw enough at Chelsea, which is that's the only thing I'm going to go off of.
But you're going to play differently. So. I'm just saying, don't write off Mount just yet. In it, who knows what could happen next season? He's definitely not going. He's going to stay. So it's just about how do you make him work. I personally don't see a problem with Mason Mount at all.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I think
not that we're taking Arsenal, no way. But like for Manchester United, I swear he's like his dad, Manchester United fan. You know, one Yoro and all of that. Yeah, give him a chance, man. Hey, could Mount play the 8?
Yeah, I'll prefer Mount as an 8, but I wouldn't want him there. This is what I keep saying. It don't matter how you want to work it. There's no one that can do what Kobe does in the team. There's not another ball carrier effective enough that can get past a couple man.
Well, Kobe even start the season. Like not saying that he should, but
I think he'll be back for the Community Shield, but barely any fitness. Like
because even the Arsenal players, like in the England camp, like I'm hearing they're not going to be back for like another 3 weeks. So
I don't like the thing in. Oh, you're talking about Xerxes, John. Nah, man. Man United need to prioritize midfield. I just don't understand it. You can have all the technical, fancy fullbacks and centre backs you want. You need a damn midfield. If you're going to get a midfield that's not technical, at least let there be pressing monsters, bro.
John's spitting, bro. Cass, I'm telling you, Xerxes is changing your team, fam. I can't, like, bro. And if Xerxes don't work out, you man United fans that didn't know too much about him, you man can all crash it on me. I can't. Cass, I've actually been twerking. I've been twerking, bro. Pause for this brother, like not to join Liverpool or anything, but do you know what I'm saying? I've been saying this guy is good, bro. Like he's definitely
dark, man.
Bro, like hooks. Like the fact that these men have gone and got Xerxes got me so hot, bro.
Yeah, no, I see division. I see why they got him. Like, and it's annoying because now we can just assume that Manchester United are actually going to play ball. That's all it is. I was happy,
and that's the base, bro, because that's what they need. Like, obviously, they still ain't got an identity. Having someone like Xerxes is like that can give them an identity, bro, in terms of having a ball player up top, so they can hold the ball and sustain attacks more. You know what I'm saying? They'll be even better in transition because that's pretty much what they were only good for, anyways, in transition, because they still have the quality. What is it that you rate about Xerxes that you rate, bro? When a striker is technically very good, it is very difficult for centre backs because it's like, do you drop off or do you go tight? Because if you go tight and his first touch is good enough to beat you on the turn, he's got runners. You're done for. Now, if you're sustaining attacks and you're camping the team in their half and you're playing more football and you're trying to wear a defending team down, you can trust him with the ball at his feet. You can ping the ball into his feet. You can go long. He's 6'4". He can hold the ball up. He has these qualities that outside of scoring goals is going to be better for the team. These are all the things that Højlund wasn't doing. Now, Højlund might be a better finisher. He might be better in front of goal. But to have the option of a Xerxes, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's bro. it's gonna do wonders, I think, for Man United if you lot can get the best out of him in it. 100%, in my opinion.
So for me, it would be scary if you man did actually go and get like a proper midfielder. Like if you man went and got like a proper like a midfielder that everyone go, oh wow, Manchester United did that, then yeah, man, you man are gonna. I personally think that Manchester United are getting top 4 next season. Like this is what I think.
I don't know, man. I need to say a lot, man. The thing is, United, it's all night. Like right now, it's possible. Obviously, anything's possible. If you keep, you know what? Even just the fact of keeping all your squad fit, it might be enough for you to just get top 4 because it's more than likely that the other teams will suffer injuries, and then that means suffering a little bit more of a down period. But for me, there needs to be a lot of work, bro. I need a new. I can't be seeing Wan-Bissaka next year. I promise you now. I don't mind Molasses. I'm not in a camp that Molasses is shit at football or anything like that. I think Molasses is still a good player, but the thing is, he brings something else to the team. I can't be seeing Wan-Bissaka's of the team. I can't be seeing Maguire's and stuff like that. I want to play a higher line. The issue is when you had Maguire, unfortunately, or whatever, you have to play a low block line. Sancho allows you to play a high line because he's so good on the ball, technically, and that like whatnot. I need to be seeing differences there. I see Man United being able to press, but the thing is, they can't sustain it because the defending line is so far back, just in case of transition. This is it's annoying, bro. It's so annoying that it's just conflicting with some of these players that are really a detriment to the way we need to play it, in my eyes, anyways. So yeah, you need to camp out the other half. I've just seen it too many times. I hate footballers that are just not that good as an actual footballer.
Yeah,
it might be effective players are great. You need a couple of effective players, but I want football players at Man United. I've suffered for 10 years of non-footballers
as well. Breaking news: Liverpool are not considering a move for Simakan. You know the guy we just spoke about. So that's not happening. Ian Doyle, one of our correspondents. So
Mike Keegan just come out and says Man United are highly unlikely to make a move for Gareth Southgate should they need to replace Ten Hag. Yeah. Told you, man. If they were gonna get him, they would have been this year, mate.
That's funny. That's funny. Do you know what? Yeah. Not in like a trolly way, yeah.
Don't you dare. Don't do it.
But surely you're worried as a Liverpool fan.
Oh.
Like, surely you're worried. Like, just off the inactivity, you know. Because my assumption is, okay, so let's just say it was Arsenal that got Arne Slot, yeah. My assumption would have been that he would already know the players that he wants to come into the club. He would have already had those kind of conversations during negotiations to even join the club. And you guys would have at least had like some early groundwork on some of those players. So maybe 2 to 3 weeks into the window, maybe we're not seeing someone come in, but we're seeing, fee agreed with XYZ, and it's just a contract negotiation thing, or contract personal terms agreed with XYZ, and it's just dealing with like.
I mean, well, we've made the same amount of signings, so are you worried?
Who's made the same amount? Okay, like I'm not worried because we, as I said before, we don't have that much to do to push forward. Like Arsenal don't need to do too much. Whereas
your basis
aside, there's more gaps in your team than there is in mine. It's that simple. Like I know there's not that many players out there in the world that make my team.
I hate the narrative. Euros and Copper have just ended. So what? Are you telling me you're targeting players from either Colombia, Spain, England? No, because when people say give it time, Euros and that's just ended.
Oh, bro, yeah.
That's a dumb quote. That's a dumb quote unless you're targeting literally players. Like last time I checked, Morata just went to AC Milan, by the way. That just finished. Give it time. Either you're targeting Spanish or English players or Colombian and Argentinian players. That's the only reason why you need to give it time. Other players in that went out a week ago, bro. Nearly. Or before that, 2 weeks ago.
I mean, truth be told, like it's a bit disingenuous because Calafiori is pretty much through the door. So
Is it?
He's pretty much through the door. Like,
is he?
Like I said, I don't know if you heard it on the previous stream, but all that's happening right now is Bologna are trying to negotiate with Basel to lower the transfer fee sell-on clause, which is 50%. I understand why they're doing that. And Bologna don't want to announce or put through the Calafiori deal until they've signed or at least have someone in the works as a centre-back replacement. So the brother has said and made clear to Bologna, and Bologna understand this, I am only going to Arsenal. I don't have to worry as an Arsenal fan. You tell me what player that has said he's only going to Liverpool, and then I can agree with you. I'll wait.
No, I hear it. You've had one link that is obviously stronger, but again, I was told the same thing about Sesko. That
By
thing
who?
is going to end up signing this, bro.
By
The reports are coming out that Sesko preferred a move to Arsenal, even though the Chelsea links were there as well. Sesko was very strongly linked to Arsenal, bro.
To the same degree as Calafiori.
Hold on. Gordon literally had his head turned. The
same degree as Calafiori. I don't think did you hear what I said?
Maybe not to the same degree as Calafiori because the clubs weren't at the clubs. Liverpool and Newcastle weren't at an agreement the way Bologna and remember Bologna.
The contract's been signed, bro.
Okay, again, until I see man sign the contract with the shirt, I ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying is Gordon wants to move to Liverpool, bro.
He may want to, but you yourself.
But you're saying what player said he's only going to one team. Gordon is on the Liverpool. He's trying to come home.
Yeah, he's trying to come home, but
it's unrealistic.
I heard you say, I've been on here before, bro, and you said that you're not going to pay no goddamn 100 million to sign Gordon. So what are we doing?
Yeah, but that proves your point wrong. You're saying that lack of activity. That's not lack of activity. That's like Liverpool. It's not like Liverpool been linked to absolutely no one, and we've heard nothing for the last 5 weeks. That's not the case. We've been linked to Kimmich. Eze was spoken about by Fabrizio Romano. Gordon has had his head turned. We've spoken about players. Liverpool have been spoken about when it comes to certain players. Nico Williams has been spoken about in Liverpool when it comes to Liverpool. But again, when I speak about signings, we've both made one signing. So should you be worried as well?
Bro, like if you're gonna ignore the context, then I hear it in it.
I'm not ignoring the context, bro. Man, are talking about man. You're talking about Kalibati. He ain't holding the shirt up yet, so he ain't been signed.
Bro, I said very clearly, very, very clearly, at least 2 to 3 weeks into the window, I would have expected Liverpool to either have a fee agreed with a club for a player that they want, or personal terms agreed with a player that they want. You have neither. Neither. I don't know who Liverpool are gonna sign. Who? I don't know. There's no one that you could say to me right now that you're at least minimum 90% confident that you will sign. There's not one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I wouldn't say there's one player who I think we're guaranteed going to sign, but I don't think that's the case for a lot of teams either. Like, yes, again, we're talking about this Calafiori thing, but as I said, until Kalibati's holding that shirt up, bro, obviously there's certain context towards it. I still think we sign another midfielder and a defender. We've been linked to a few of those. We were strongly linked to Ederson at the start of the window. Everyone seems to forget that. That's gone quiet. You man were linked to Bruno Guimaraes. Everyone, apparently Guimaraes was the next thing that Arsenal were guaranteed to get. Isak, the next thing that Arsenal needed to get. I ain't heard nothing. Sesko, that Arsenal needed to get. I ain't heard none of that. All I've seen David Raya go from a loan to a permanent, and Jorginho get offered a new deal, and Smith Rowe looks like he's going out the door the other way. I ain't seen nothing else apart from Calafiori.
Actually,
Nuno Sesko and Bruno Guimaraes.
Nuno Tavares has gone out.
Nuno
Tavares has gone out.
The dude that they used to call Raw.
Wait, brother, hear me out. Nuno Tavares has gone out the door. Yeah. Lokonga has gone out the door. Yeah.
Man said Labongo.
I'm hearing Fulham are looking like they're willing to pay 40 million minimum for Smith Rowe. That would be Smith Rowe out the door. And I'm hearing as well that very positive talks between Marseille and Nketiah. So Arsenal clearly right now are focusing on getting players out before getting players in. That is a super clear. So, by the way, who are you man selling? See, this is what I mean. And again, I'm not even trying to troll Liverpool because I think that you will do something. I'm just saying, how can you not be worried? Because at this point, I would have expected, yeah, as a club, yeah, that finished third last season, which isn't really acceptable for a team like Liverpool, considering what they've done in the previous 8 to 10 years, to, at this point, who the hell knows what's going on? Nothing is clear. And then you got Chelsea signing all these players. You got Manchester United looking like they're taking shit seriously. You got Aston Villa, who had a really strong season last season and have brought in Bear Man because they now know, cool, we're in the Champions League, so we're going to be playing more harder games, so we're going to need a deeper squad. And I'm sitting there thinking, bro, I've even seen Tottenham sign play. What are Liverpool doing? Honestly, what are Liverpool doing? And it's not like you can't get players because you've got a new manager. That's it. That's enticing, you know. A lot of players are like, oh, Liverpool aren't going to be playing Mo Farah football anymore. I'm not going to have to run for 95 minutes every single game. I'm actually going to be able to play some proper ball now. That's enticing, bro. So what is going on with Liverpool? I just want to know. That's what I want to know, bro. What is happening?
You realize a lot of our windows are like this, right? People say the same thing. Whether we have a quiet window or a busy window, the season starts, we start smoking teams, and everyone goes, oh, fuck, these man are there again, aren't they? That's usually how it goes. So again, that's one reason why I'm not 100% worried. As I said, the new manager is that's obviously gonna slow things down a lot more than what we think. You know what I'm saying? The new manager, it's bro, new manager, new backroom staff, new tactics. So everything is changing. Therefore, things are going to take a little bit longer. Do I want more signings to be through the door? Do I want McAllister, like how we agreed McAllister nice and early last season? Do I want things to work like that? 100%. But also the hierarchy have changed. Sporting directors changed. You know what I'm saying? Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, all these guys are here now. Things are changing. As I said, we've had a couple outgoings. Thiago and Matip are gone. So therefore, we will definitely bring in 2 players minimum. But I don't know who else we sell. Are we going to sell players? We still have 3 big contracts to renew. Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and we're not sure what's going to happen with Mo Salah either. That is 3/4 of the main spine of Liverpool's football club, bar Alisson. You know what I'm saying? We have contracts. We got to sort a lot of things out. So I do feel like signings are massively important. But until we see more in preseason and slot sees more, then it is worrying as a Liverpool fan. It is worrying at times because you want to see our club. Everyone wants to see their club sign players, but at the moment we have to just sit tight. As I said, luckily for me, I think Liverpool's squad is still pretty good. It's not like we have a shit squad. Like, no disrespect, but teams like Chelsea and United have a lot of fucking work to do. So most signings are good signings for them, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not including Arsenal and City in that. But if we're talking about them, man, that's the case.
I think you have a major hole at centre back personally, and you potentially have another major hole incoming if Virgil van Dijk decides that I don't want to stay past next season.
James Pearce, by the way, James Pearce did say that there's a relaxed feeling around Liverpool about Virgil van Dijk's contract situation. That was breaking news not too long ago as well. Big up Jan. He says, is the window closed? It's time. There's time left to buy.
I hate these comments. I hate these type of comments. Do you know why? Because it's why I have a slight problem with Arsenal is whoever you're bringing in, it's not just about signing players. It's about getting them integrated with the squad. It's about getting them to adapt to the way that they're now going to have to play. And I don't think that you can do that in like a 1 week, 2 week. That's why I prefer signings to come in earlier than later.
I hear it, and obviously players need time to adapt, especially when it comes to new systems and whatnot as well. By the way, so Chile says, fact of the day, Mo Salah has 223 goals and assists in 227 starts in the Premier League. That's crazy. That is crazy. Last point, we'll move on from the Liverpool segment. Guys, still just under 200 in the house, and we are 14 likes away from. Let's get to 100 likes. I know you guys are enticed in the debate, so am I, but please make sure to remember to hit that thumbs up button. We do want to get to 100, and 125 was the total for today, but let's get to 100 right now as we're talking about Gareth Southgate and his resignation. So, man, Southgate has resigned. Last topic of the stream.
Good.
Opinions.
Best decision. Good. I've had enough.
Yeah. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna super go in on the guy because there's a lot of good things that he has done for the England as a national team. But I don't know, man. You can't. It's clear that he's not ever gonna be the one that will help us lift the trophy. I think every England fan has seen enough to be able to surmise that. Like, there's so many things that he just doesn't do. He's very bad at adapting. I still firmly believe that the only reason that certain man even made it on the plane is because someone probably told him, "Yo, man, like you got to stop this favourites thing." Like, I think if he had it his own way, Henderson would have still been there, and he probably would have brought an injured Maguire as well. Certain decisions like not bring the only left back you really brought was Luke Shaw, who was injured. But then the Mitchell at Palace is just chilling there, who some may argue he's not of the level, but he's a natural left back. Why is he at least not on the plane? So you have that option. You have man like Gordon, who played like 2 minutes at the tournament. Harry Kane, he's destroyed Harry Kane's international career. I don't know why I'm there, but he played a part in absolutely destroying his career. And you got, it's all well and good, like, because Saka can do it, but every single game, this guy is just relied upon to do so many defensive actions because for some reason, Southgate always wants us to soak. We always, I don't want to watch England soak up pressure and be a transition team and counter-attack. We've got too many players that can play ball. We've got too many players that are good with the ball at their feet. So I just think it's time for fresh ideas. Bring in someone new that will maybe try to play on the front foot more, that will try and play with the ball in possession, that will stop doing things like, oh, we're actually in a game where we need control. I know what I'll do. I'll take off someone that can control the ball and bring on Gallagher, who can't control the ball. Or I'll not take off Walker and bring on Trent, who can control the ball for whatever reason. Or why is Trent not playing to any? Do you know what I mean? There's too many
nuances that just don't make sense.
Too many. There's way too many. So to me, that signifies that you're not actually a good manager. Well, so actually, let me rephrase. You're not a good coach. You're not good at coaching. Maybe you're good at the behind the scenes stuff. So maybe Southgate stay in some sort of role that's more about like the cultural side of the England national team and the operational side. Maybe. But as a coach, you're not going to be the guy. So thank you for what you've done, but it's time for us to go to pastures new.
Is he going to be looked back upon as like one of the more, I don't want to use the word successful because England haven't been successful, but let's just say, has he been one of the more successful England managers? Factually, obviously, the answer is yes. Factually, the answer is yes. But we've seen.
I think success is measured differently in international competitions anyway, because they happen once every 2 years, and not everybody can win one trophy every 2 years in it. So there has to be other metrics of success, right? So getting to certain stages in the international tournaments, I think, can be viewed as a metric of success, right? Like if you go from struggling to get out of the round of 16 to, okay, we're now consecutively in semi-finals and finals, for me, that's a metric of success to get there. Like you have to get there to be in the conversation, innit? Maybe people can have a different view when it comes to club football because it's every season you're playing bare games, innit? But how many games do you play every 2 years? I don't know. I feel like it has to be measured differently, innit? So yeah, I think you can look back on it as success, but obviously the failure for me will be we got to 2 Euro finals, and in both of them we pretty much shit the bed. In both of them, we played too negatively, we played too defensively, and we gave the other team too much respect. So
yeah. I mean, I look at
maybe I'm a little bit more harsh, but no, I'm not gonna lie. I don't look at it like that. I'm sorry, but back then, You had Brazil's of the world that were dope. Italy was still serious. Spain were at the pinnacle at some points. Portugal had quite a decent team. France have always been kind of wicked. Like there was a lot better teams out there, man. There was a lot more better countries. It's only the little side countries in this day and age that are looking a little bit better, and the top countries are not looking as good. Let's be real. There was no reason to not win that Euros in the final against Italy. You have one of the better squads, and it was an upcoming squad. I understand that, which is fine in my metrics, isn't it? That's fine. You lost it, cool. Now you get to a second final. You really look at the competition that's out there in that Euros. Who was really good when you deep it? Even if you want to put the managers of other countries that are shit, right? Like Portugal on paper should be a serious team. They should be doing better. France on paper should be a serious team. They should be doing better. Other than that, they're the well-coached Germany who don't have a great squad. They just got a good enough 11. And also, so their options off the bench were their weak point. Füllkrug is not levels. Spain as an 11, bar maybe a couple players, maybe. Great, well-coached, right? Set the precedent early that we're going to play ball and we're going to take it to you. Not bar that, not actually the best squad in the world.
But that doesn't matter.
England on paper, whether it's overrated or not, because that's how we always do it. Whether on paper means either you rate them, overrate or underrate. More time, there probably are some overrated ballers, but you've got enough ballers to be going out there to go and fucking win when I've only mentioned about 4 fucking countries. And the route that England had was much easier. So let's just say that it was much easier than anybody else's pretty much. So
but that doesn't matter because again, it's international football.
So it's not. I know. But for me, it's not a success. It's not for me. It's not a success. It's more of how I don't look at it as successful. I'm not gonna look back and think, yeah, you know what, that's a better man. You know what it is? Just in my lifetime, cool, whatever, how you want to label it. I just think it's fucking under par for me, in it personally. It's under par.
Okay. So how do we go from everybody unified agreeing that Spain was the best nation in this tournament before we even got to the final? Everybody was saying Spain played the best football, done the baddest, killing everybody. They knocked out both of the other teams that you said were the only really teams that you can consider to be good. They knocked both of them out, and then we get to the final, beating everybody else that we're expected to beat. Maybe Netherlands is a bit on how things went in this tournament, but we still beat them. And the only team we lose against, by not even that much, by 1 goal, the only team we lose against is the team that everybody agreed was the best team at the tournament. So effectively, England got to a final and lost to the best team at the tournament.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. I think a competent enough person you can recognize when, again, let me go through it. Is Laporte better than John Stones right now?
Yes.
No, he's no. He plays in Saudi. Stop it. He's good. His ability-wise, he's fit enough. When John Stones is fit, he's dope. He's one of the best centre backs.
Laporte is definitely one of City's best centre backs. Apart from it, when did he leave? So has he been gone for a year? You know,
he's been gone, bro. He's playing in a worse league. So technically, when you think about what's around you, it's worse.
But it's not worlds apart.
Lenormand is not better than fucking Gay, in my opinion, on ability. I think they're both kind of similar players in terms of ball playing, but it's not far off in it. I don't think it's far off.
Don't get me wrong. Results wise, bro. Results wise, Southgate. Like when you look back at it, Southgate is going to be looked at as a decent England manager because of it's 2 finals and a semi-final in the space of how long he was here, and a quarter-final, I think, as well. But with again,
he's a specialist in failure.
When you actually look at the route, when you look at the players, when you look at the competition, we have to say that I feel like for the talent we have underachieved again. We should have definitely walked away with one of the major competitions, and tactically we should have been more brave. I think this country would have commended bravery more than being as conservative as they've been in it. But then I understand, like, sometimes there is the other side. If I was to play devil's advocate, that like it feels like whatever we do, whatever he does, there's always going to be a backlash, or there's always going to be some sort of disagreement. But I just think there's no middle ground of Southgate. I think like when we were screaming for changes to be made out of that midfield and to move Trent into midfield, yeah, cool, he did that. But at the same time, he bought 4 right wingers and 1 left winger and 4 right backs.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like he'll do one thing that people wanted him to do, and then he'll just.
You know what it is? He abandoned one side of the pitch for another. That's what is that what we got for tactics? You brought in more midfielders to play in the like obviously Foden on the left, but you still couldn't control the midfield. Make it make sense. The difference with Spain, they use every area of the pitch where they needed to well because they spread the pitch wide. Everyone knows as soon as you spread the pitch wide and keep possession, it's a long day for the other team. By the way, trying to get the ball. You telling me England don't have enough ballers in midfield to keep the ball and keep it ticking? They brought up Rodri at half-time and it was at that point 0-0 and we still lost. I'm not being funny. That's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. That is a specialist in failure. It's awful.
Zubimendi come on and boss.
I'm not being. We got told Walker. Oh, I'm going to bring Walker because I want him to use him for his defensive attributes. But yeah, look at it.
He was actually better offensively than defensively.
Bro, I'm just trying to say there's like you have Trent there. You could have brought James here. You could have made a whole different tactical approach to make sure, the other team suffocated and tires out. Set the precedent early that we're going to dominate you and we're probably going to score at that rate. The midfield, you could easily have made a balanced midfield out of that. Just take Bellingham out. And you can actually do a little bit of coaching. You don't need loads of coaching. Big ballers can play with each other. Palmer probably should have been playing. The front 3 probably chooses itself, or the front 4 probably chooses itself. You want to play long ball, but you're not playing Tony. You want to play long ball, but he's got no one to flick it on because we've got no outlets other than Saka. Come on, man. It's all this kind of stuff. You could have made a much better game for Spain to. We could have made it hard for Spain to really lose this game, innit? Football's not given. No matter how many stars you got in your team, doesn't mean you're going to win. But you could have gave it a much better shot, in my opinion. Look how easy it was for Luke Shaw just to boss your mouth for most of it. Come on, man.
Yeah, the amount was kept quiet for a lot of the game. But
he just and then the Spanish manager makes one tactical tweak and he makes an overload. It's mad. And he still went brave with it. I just don't like Southgate, I'm sorry. As much as I like what you've done, whatever it may be, he's a pussy, innit? Is what it is. I think he's a coward. People that play like that, you're a coward. You're not Mourinho. You got no bases. You're not Mourinho. That's Mourinho's thing. You're a coward, man. That's what I look at it as.
So, go on. Go on.
So just quickly, yeah. What would you say is the balance of like blame in terms of like Southgate to the actual players? Because like I hear we can all slew Southgate, and I'm here for slewing Southgate, but I just think of myself like if I was to be on the pitch and I can recognize something on the pitch, I'm gonna try to do something different, even if it goes against the instructions, because obviously I want to win. So like what's the balance between who's really at fault for England not winning that final?
I think it's a bit of both. I think it's more the manager than the players, but I think also the players there is some responsibility on certain players who clearly have the ability to change games. You know what I'm saying? I think like players like Foden, who had a poor tournament, you know what I'm saying, wasn't good enough. I think Rash should have been better on the ball. I think intercepting, I feel like his winning the ball back, he was actually a bit underrated. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I look at players like Harry Kane, let us down. I feel like, didn't do enough for the level that we expect of him. It's just really confusing, the depth that we have and the lack of changes that we face. And I just feel like England, we've let ourselves down, man. I don't know. There's not really, I feel like I've said everything that I've needed to say about it, if I'm honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's not much you can say. It's gone now. Good riddance.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we just head off?
No, not really. It's all dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear it. Well, listen. It's burning. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. Big up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We did hit 100 likes, obviously, as well. Make sure you go ahead and watch this. Drop a comment. We're going to be back at 7:30 with myself, Casey, Corey, Ethan, Kiz, and Ches. We're going to be talking some debate topics. It's going to be a bit cheeky. I wrote. So make sure you're there. 7:30. Notifications on and all that good stuff. Make sure you go and follow Hooks on all socials. Halftime Hooks. Make sure that you go and subscribe to Never a Foul. It's in the it's pretty much in the description all the time. So yeah, make sure you go and do that. And of course, subscribe to Big Six Pints. We're 11 subscribers away from 9.9. Let's make it happen, people. Big up everyone in the chat. Yes, Ethan's going to be there as well. If I didn't mention Ethan, yeah. Certified Marcus, KLFC, John James. Big up yourself, Ed, Z, Ridwan, Adam, KJ as well. Jay Rich, Shaw, Nuances of Fate, and so many more. CFC Reaper, Aaron London. You lot consistently showing support. Appreciate you lot. You know, we're gonna see you in the bit and see you in the next one, man. Take care. Big up Vinny as well, and we'll see you in the next one, people. Bless.